Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Gigi Dab Vinci with the Bombers. I had a great time today smoking with my boy at Dro TV. I told everybody my first experiences of smoking weed and taking a dab. Go and check out that episode and check every single episode because you'll learn so much from everyone in the community. Cheers, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Dro TV.
Welcome back to My First Time, the show where our guests get to tell the story of the first time that they got high on marijuana. Today, I'd like to welcome our guest, Gigi Dab Vinci. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good right now.
You can find Gigi on Instagram. He's at gigi.dab.vinci.viix.
That's my only platform that I use.
Okay, so definitely go follow Gigi on Instagram. Gigi, tell everybody where you're at right now, where you're located, and what you got going on in the cannabis community.
Boom. All right, I'm located right now out of Orlando. I just came back. I was for about 6-7 months in Las Vegas. I just moved back like 2 months ago. I plan to stay here for about 2 to 4 years. I'm about to launch a clothing brand. It's all cannabis related, 42710 related. I've only showed one T-shirt. That's it that I gave away to some friends, like Bombers members. But I have like merch like for everyone that I'm like. It's like I got like 5 designs of T-shirts right now. I'm getting some trays, grinders. I'm working on getting bangers too. You know, it's just accessories, pretty much. And then I work with as a brand ambassador, and I make funny content or like just content in general. You know, some content is funny, some is just I'm showing my terps, or I don't consider myself an influencer because I mean I don't think I need to influence anyone to smoke pot because if they're seeing my content, they're probably already stoners. You know, I mean it takes a stoner to watch another man smoke pot. Like, so you gotta be a real stoner to find that entertaining. So like with me, I try to show my glass. I try to, or if I meet like really big, cool people in the community or like big influencers, you know, I'll try to record it. That's one of the main reasons I was in Las Vegas, like to meet people in the community. Within my dabbing crew that I'm a bomber. That's what the VIIX is for. For 710. We're everywhere, you know, we're everywhere. Like there's people in Germany, there's bombers in Ireland. I'm like recruiting people in Peru right now.
Wow.
So the cool thing about the bombers is like they let you do your thing, you know. It's like they help a lot of people in the community get their brands out there, you know. And like for example, Earth Smoke a lot, like the influencer of the year, like he won two times in 2 states. Like he's a bomber, you know. A few of the cannabis brands that I was working with in back west, they're from my crew. I really like them. Like they connected me. They opened that door for me to like places that I would have never gotten without this hat. I swear to God, this hat opened so many doors for me in the community. I'm really grateful that and anybody can be a bomber. You know, you just gotta be loyal to your crew, and you just gotta be able to take a 1 gram dab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe someday. I don't even know the largest dab I've done, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I have dabbed. But Gigi, the show is my first time.
All right, now we get to that. I was rushing it.
Nah, no worries.
It's the ADHD. It's the ADHD, man.
That's okay. That's okay. What are you rolling up there? What you smoking on?
Right now, I got some from it's Kush Mints, and I mixed it up with some pink lemonade that I got from Gold Leaf.
Okay.
I just went to my first dispensary run in Florida. You know, I just renewed my card. See, I'm pretty much maxed it out. My first order was like 2 ounces. I'm like, whoop. A quarter of that is almost gone. That's one thing that Florida I think got to change is like they overregulate this. You know, there's just like it's just crazy. They 2.5 ounces a month. I don't think is enough. You know, for some people, it's just not enough.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry, get a lighter.
So you're in Orlando, Gigi?
Orlando suburbs, Altamont Springs.
Okay. Yeah, no
It's
doubt. Yeah, we're
like
we're
15,
we're in
15
Orlando,
to 20
so
minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt. Awesome.
So yeah, I like it here. Like I got family in here. It's nice. It's just, fuck, the weather is dope. I'm originally
Nice.
I'm Peruvian. If you can tell the accent, I
Okay.
grew up in Peru until I was 14, 15. Then I moved to California with my dad. And then around 20, 21, I did the college thing. I moved to New York. So the snow was horrible. New York, New Jersey, I did those winters. I don't want them again.
Yeah, they're not fun. I'm from
You are
Massachusetts.
from up north too.
Yeah,
Yes, I saw
winter suck.
one of the
Yeah, they're the worst.
yes.
So all right,
So
Gigi, let's
first
hear. I
time
know I know
smoking.
you got a flower story and you got a dab story. So you can start with whichever one you like.
Yes. Start with the flower because it's my first time. I'm 35, so this is about 2000, year 2000. I was 13 years old. Never gonna forget that day. It's some swag, dude. I didn't even have it planned. I didn't know. I knew what drugs were and everything, and weed and everything. And I was back in Peru, so it was more of a taboo to smoke. Like they're just legalizing it. They're medical. It's just so. After school, I used to go to a different to study more. Like my mom put me in these English classes because I was gonna move here with my dad. So she wanted me to learn English. I used to go to this institute to learn it every like 2 hours after school. So my
Okay.
boy went and said, bro, we're not going to class today. I found this. Like he saw one of the older surfer dudes like drop some roaches and he saved them all. And he already tried them. So bro, we're gonna do this, bro. So
Wow.
I'm all excited, like fuck yeah, dude. And it's some trash. I got a headbutt. Like we're trying to figure it out as we went. We had it wasn't even rolling papers. It was from the toilet papers, like the single ones, like that little thin film. Rolled that up. It wasn't working out, and then some older cat that he's probably like 18. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, scared." He's like, "Bro, I got you guys." So we gave him like $4, $5, and he came back with a joint of like something better. And we got stoned that time. It was pretty cool. It had some seeds. It wasn't nothing like chronic. Like I did get a little head change. I got more than anything, I got thirsty. It took me like 2, 3 times to like learn like, oh, I gotta hold it more, I gotta cough, and then start
Right.
developing it. Like when I tried chronic, like I was 15. I went to LA for the first time. As soon as I got out of the plane, my friend from Peru was already moved here. And I go and I give him $100. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get like in Peru with $100, I used to get like 400 grams at that time.
Yeah.
And this dude comes with like 7 grams. And I'm like, bro, like he's like, no, bro, this is chronic. Holy fuck. I did a tiny little ball and it just changed my world. Then my first time dabbing was in 2013. I just started. I went to college late. I was 26. I went for fine arts, and I was with my college roommate. We were at our apartment, we were chilling, and somebody came and little like preppy dude. We live in a little nice neighborhood, and he pulled out a little, looked like an MJ. It was really small. It was in a case, and I see him doing all this shit with a torch. I'm like, yeah, she's smoking dope in my house. Like, like this dude got no shame. And I'm like, yo, Alfred, what's up with your boy, bro? Like, we had rules, and there were some rules like, yeah, you could do some shrooms or something, but no hardcore shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, fuck, like, it's just one of the rules. No, bro, it's like, it's dabs. I just moved back from the East Coast. So I
Okay.
didn't know what the fuck were dabs. I smoked wax before, like earwax. I smoked VHO in 2009 was my first time, but I didn't know the process of dabbing. I used to just put it on joints. So this guy grabbed and he's do you want a big one? And I'm like, yep. And he goes, it was dark oil, dude. 2013 is like that's when shatter was the thing. And he put something like he put it like tiny like that, not even that. And I'm thinking like I smoke ounces, dude. Like you're so stingy. And I'm looking at him like, bro, you want $5 or something? and they're all looking at me like, ha ha ha, dapped me out. Oh my God. Like I went on a coughing fit because around those times it was no temps. It was we're dabbing out of titanium, you know? So you heat up a hot titanium. They were like kind of like this, a little bit thinner, and you heat it up, and then you have to put a dome on top,
Okay.
like a round dome, and then you put a thing on the middle. And it was like the rule was you heat it up until it's red hot, and as soon as it's not hot, it'll just be like chest, like blue. I mean, a white chest. You know, actually, like you'll go probably like at 900s. We didn't know nothing about turfs, false starts. It was just early stages of dabbing, and yeah, I went to work, and this lady, I was working at Pizza Hut. I had a little part time, and this lady's first thing she says, like, "Oh my God, you look like a vampire. Your eyes are so red." I'm like, fuck. Like, I messed up a few orders on the chicken nuggets, and my boy had to tell me, like, bro, go and take a break. You know, you're good. Yeah, my first dab was dab has evolved so much in the last like 10 years, you know.
So you did your
Like,
first dab and then you had to go to work.
yeah, within 2 hours.
Wow.
Actually, it was like right after. Somebody gave me a ride pretty much right after. It was like take a dab, we laughed, and woof,
Yeah,
went
it
to
probably
work.
felt like 2 hours.
Shit. But it was cool. I got hooked on dabs like right after. 'Cause what happened is like California, like bud is really cheap, super cheap. I was buying a pound for like 800 900 bucks.
Wow.
You know, with my roommate, it comes down, it's like 800, it's like 25 bucks an ounce. So we both could do that. Yo, you 400, and we'll smoke a lot. So the tolerance went so high. So when I discovered that, it's like, oh shoot. That's when the G pens came out, the vapes. And at
Mm.
first, it was just one coil, you know, like the Joe cans, but it was just one coil. And that was the coolest thing to have.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
No
yeah,
doubt.
I've been down for a while. It's like, I remember Shatter was like the cool thing around those days. When the Crumble came out, then around like 5 years ago, I saw THC Diamonds and all this crazy shit started coming out. You know, now they got so many things like Delta 8, HHC, THCO, THC8, so many isolates, and you know, they're just trying to, the thing is like they're messing up so much with the plant because THC is not legal, but if you change like probably a couple little molecules, you know, in the extract process, you could legalize it. Or they're trying, they should just legalize it, like you know, just
Yeah.
recreational.
Yeah. That's what the shirt says.
Like,
Yeah, we're getting away from what
yeah,
we're supposed to be consuming, the actual THC, the plant itself. We're trying to, like you said, isolate these compounds and these molecules and
just so people could say, I smoke legally when they should just leave it alone. They should
yeah,
just leave
yeah,
it alone. Like
yeah.
to me, had like I love BHO, but somebody said something really, really true. All right, he's like, dude, there's not many studies on BHO. And now the thing with the BHO is the CRC, the color remediation column. It's like you get some BHO that's trash or super dark. You don't want it, and they wash it with some chemicals or silicate, etc., etc. So it looks nice, and but you're washing terpenes, you're with the color, you're washing a lot of good things, and a lot of people don't know how to do it properly, or they're cheap, they want more product, and they don't purge it right, and then you're smoking a lot of nasty chemicals, you know. And it's just by the you can't even tell by the looks, because you can just add some terpene smell, you smell good teeth, you know. It's just you gotta be careful. So what I'm doing lately is just I'm focusing more on smoking like hash rosin, more expensive, tastes good. That's why I say you have a few plants,
Yeah.
press your own shit. California, Alameda County, LA County, there's like 3 4 counties. They got a thing, all right. Especially if you're a convict, they help you out more. Felons, um, they give you like $10,000. They pay for your rent in a warehouse. They only give you a container. They give you all the equipment and they teach you how to grow.
Wow.
All right. And the people that gets those grants with the 10,000 and the free stuff is like people that had like criminal past, and they try to get them out of the streets, and then they teach you how to get your little amounts of weed into the dispensary legal. You know, they teach you for 6 months, like probably a couple harvests, and boom, then you start paying or whatever. But over there is like pretty much you can grow your own thing, and there's a lot of states like that, like Colorado, like Washington, Oregon. Like they're so cool. Like they encourage you to grow your medicine. You know, it reduces crime. I mean, shit, for real.
Yeah,
There's no more.
everybody should be able to grow their own weed.
At least like you don't need to get rich. You got like to me it wouldn't even be like seller or nothing. I don't like to me like the how I am in the industry, I'm gonna attack it with merch and like with accessories, because the laws are like unless I'm in a legal state, like
Right.
right now it's kinda like I'm with one of my sponsors is like they're trying to drop me because I'm in Florida and now they can't send the products. I work with hidden blinkers and we're having problems with that. So it's like it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I can't complain. At least I can smoke.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny. We just had an election. People went out and voted. Some people voted yes, some people voted no, and we're stuck in a system where we're reliant on voting instead of just what should be like natural rights. Uh, but
Yeah. I mean, at least it should be like if the doctor thinks it's all right for you to have plants, you should put it at that. Like California is like that. Like I still got my rec in California. Let's put it that way. And it's a recreational state, and I still got a medical card to this day. I renew it every year. It's just that I have it too, and it's because I actually started getting it for medical reasons.
hmm,
So if I travel sometimes in there's between some states over there, like Nevada and California, if I catch a plane, I'll be able to fly with my flower. They won't even trip if I pull them because I got medical cards in both states. So
okay,
sometimes it's like some people say, "Oh, right now it's recreational. You don't need that." And I'm like, "Yes, you do need it. Just to educate people, just to show them that with all the people that got it for medical, it wasn't for life. Because they're like, oh, they're getting my medical, they're getting lying to the doctors. Because as soon as it's recreational, they'll switch it. And nah, fuck that. To me, it wasn't recreational. Now, it does help with the recreational way in some ways when I say it helps me relax. But then if I start thinking about it, it's a mental health. Because I do got a lot of anxiety, I got a lot of PTSD, a lot of ADHD, and blah. So, like to me, cannabis is this is like holy plant. I remember somebody was hating, and they told me, "Ah, if you didn't smoke weed, how would your life be different? How would be thinking that I was gonna say, oh, I'll be balling." I was like, dude, probably I wouldn't have no friends, you know. Because dude, I met the coolest people in my life smoking, sharing joints. Dude, like, sort of, I had some of the best experiences like, with most wonderful people, like just at festivals, smoking cannabis. Shit.
who's
Yeah.
the most famous person you've ever smoked with?
No smoke, but I threw weed that I met, and it was like, I'm not gonna lie, I even cried, dude, when I was online. And it was funny, burner. I got a cookies tattoo. And to me,
Nice.
cookies is not for the flower. I'm from the Bay Area. To me, it's a lifestyle. Like burner came out from nothing. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even buy cookies weed because I think it's a little bit overpriced. I'll keep it 100. I got a cookies tattoo, but I love what because cookies is more than just the cookies is like a lifestyle for people from the Bay Area. It's like to me, like Burner is like he's the man. And he does a lot for his real fans. Like I was at a concert at the Cookies Christmas concert, and he saw this guy always at all his shows at first row, and he gave him a diamond chain.
Wow.
Dude, it was like so dope. Like, and he helps people in the community. He puts people in the community in the game. And when I met him, like, dude, I was so excited. He signed my tray, gave me a little blunt, because I was like, yeah, I got a cookie tattoo, bro.
That's what's
And
up.
I told him things like from concerts that no one will ever know unless you've been to those shows. That when he gave that chain, or another show, like we're at the Warfield in San Francisco, and the fire alarms went off from everyone smoking so much weed. Imagine we're a fucking Coliseum and this shit goes off with so much weed, dude. Like, things
Wow.
like that. And
That's
then
dope.
I've met a lot of cool influencers that are big in the community, like Southern Dabber, Dabbing Native, Fanwood, like up and coming. Like I mean, I do think they're influencers, because I mean, to me, they won't influence me to smoke weed, but they might influence me to buy some of some, oh, it could be like a brand ambassador too, but they call themselves influencers, so I respect that.
Sure.
But but they do got a lot of weight. I guess they do got a lot of influence, because if they do post something, they're wearing it, a lot of people will buy it. It's however you want to call it. Like, to me, I don't think I influence people, like, just smoke weed. Like, to me, it's just, I try to, like I said, I try to entertain. I try to keep people in the game. Like, if I find some good terps, some good flower, I'll just post it. Or like, I got a new piece, or I try to educate people in whatever I know, or help whatever I can help. The people in the cannabis community is beautiful, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of haters too. I guess everywhere, you're gonna find that.
Sure.
But hey, I haven't bumped into too many like people that I have problems with. Florida, everyone that I've met has been super chill. You interview someone, talk. I've chilled with him a couple of times. I love that dude.
Nice.
He's super, super cool.
Nice.
Yeah, when I saw his interview, I was like, shit, that's my boy. Flex too, a stoner bro Flex. That now, I'll call that guy an influencer, because he's all about like living a good life, a healthy life.
Yeah.
I put that dude, that I would consider him. Now that's someone that I will call influencer. Someone, if they push you to do something fucking positive. Or like, if you post a video, like with me, all my videos are, I just smoke weed and that's it. Maybe you smoke some weed and go to the gym, or show what you're doing after. Maybe it's a different lifestyle. Like, my videos more just than anything focus on just like what I'm smoking at the time.
That's what's up. Yeah, we were just at the cannabis festival. We missed Talk. He was out there. We missed him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I went to the one last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like, I'm gonna tell you something that's funnier, super funny. Like, the festival is over here. They let you smoke flower. You could dab. I was just at the Cannabis Awards in Las Vegas, and they search your backpacks, flower, no, weed. Like, I had to hide my shit. Like, and it's a recreational state. That was so
Wow.
funny. Yeah.
Is it because it was inside someplace? They didn't want people smoking inside, or?
No, it's just probably was the location. Sometimes some locations they trip off that problem. I was assuming that. I mean, I still, it's not like someone. The thing is, like, usually when I go to events, a few of the bombers people that I know, they set up tents or the tables, and we're all going. And we're helping them. We get our little badges and shit. That's where we sneak all our rigs, our stuff, and we're just doing our thing.
Hey everybody, I want to quickly mention Food Forest Abundance. Food Forest Abundance is a great way to create your own self-sustaining food forest and naturally occurring ecosystem that's commonly found in nature, but designed specifically for you. Through multiple layers of trees, shrubs, herbs, vines, rhizomes, mushrooms, and perennial vegetables, you can become your own supply chain without the typical maintenance required of a garden. From small spaces to large areas, both urban and suburban, Food Forest Abundance wants us to get back to our roots in nature by engaging with our food production in a meaningful way. For more information, click on the link in the description below and start your journey today. Okay, let's get back to today's episode.
So when did you do your first gram dab? When did you become?
Actually, it was 3 grams.
3 grams. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go in 1 gram. I'm like, no hating to no one, but like me and like some of the big OGs and the bombers, like when they did their initiations, they did an 1/8, like, or a 2 grams. I just see it like I warmed that with a gram, and I'm like, fuck it. When I was, because you have to go live, so I was like, I start waiting it. Should I put a little bit more of this, that, and everybody like, fuck, boop, boop. I just went crazy and did the whole thing. And then you start earning hats. It's like for your first gram, you get like the one that's all wide. For this one, it's like 2.5 grams. I did an 1/8 for this one, for example. I'm like, fuck it, it's 2.5. I'll do 3. I'll throw an extra one. Then for we have a camel hat, you have to do a gram of BHO, and you have to do a gram of hash rosin. For the red hat, you have to do a gram, for example, in a 900 red, in a hot nail hat. For your burgundy hat, I think is like 3 grams or something like that. I pretty much earned every hat already. I just haven't done it live, but I dab a lot, like about like 4 or 5 grams a day.
Okay. No doubt.
Yeah, that's my thing.
No
I
doubt.
just love it. The whole process. It's like a ritual.
Yeah, yeah.
Hitting up your rig and shit. It's so much fun, especially because I've been doing it for so long, and I've seen the evolution of it on like the types of wax, the consistencies, and now we just made it to something so simple. Like we don't need no even chemicals. Like back in the days, just cold and some heat. And we just get some hash rosin. Or you can just put some cold and have some. Some bubble hash. If you don't have your rosin press, if you got some fresh plant, you cut it fresh out of the plant, freeze it, do some ice cold baths. You'll get some really fine rosin that you could actually dab. I mean, not rosin, keef. That keef, that
Right.
bubble hash. That bubble hash, you could sift it and dry it into keef. But if you roll it and do those temple bolts, if you got really good micron filter bags, not the Amazon cheap ones, not that those $20, $15 ones. If you buy those $100, a couple $100 bags, you'll get some really fine, good materials, and you could dab those. Just bubble hash.
Hmm.
That's what I was saying. When there's the zombie apocalypse, I'm still gonna be dabbing. Yeah,
That's what's up. Well, I'll know where to go when that happens.
it's come through. We'll go to my friends in Orange City. They got it ready.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, Gigi, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks for coming on the show. I
Yes,
had a great
sir.
time.
Thank you for having me. I
Yeah,
really,
you're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Let everybody know that's tuned in where they can follow you and find more of you.
Yes, sir. I really, really appreciate it, man. It's been a pleasure too.
Yeah, you're welcome. The best place for people to find you is on Instagram.
Just Instagram for right now. Once my clothing brand comes out, I'll be attacking every single platform. I'm just preparing everything because I don't just. It could be overwhelming to have too many platforms and you're not ready for it. So I don't want to set myself up for failure. So right now, just Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you, my friend. If you're watching
Yes,
this and you like this episode, make sure you go down and smash the like button for Gigi and leave a comment.
Yeah.
Share it with somebody you know that might like this type of content. And also, you got to subscribe to Dro TV on YouTube so that you don't miss more awesome episodes and guests like Gigi. So, my man,
Thank you
again,
so
thank
much.
you for coming on Dro TV.
Yes, sir. I'll see you again. We'll get in touch again.
Yeah,
I'll
for
let
sure.
you know before my clothing brand drops.
Sounds good. For everybody tuned in, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Smoke them if you got them. What's up, Dro TV family? You can now stream the audio version of all these episodes on your favorite podcast player. And if you like more episodes like this, check out this playlist we put together over here for you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to us on YouTube. You don't want to miss more great content from Dro TV. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, smoke them if you got them.